Guys, what's up? It is time to work out. Time to get that C4 going. I'm starting a little late today, but I think I'm just not gonna eat a big breakfast. I'm gonna have maybe something light, like just like cereal or like a protein shake. Little granola bites or something. I don't know. But just so that I can I'm doing that more so that I can kind of work out, and then I've got class and it's remote from home, so if I actually do get hungrier than what I eat for breakfast, I can just pop into the kitchen real quick and grab some more food. I don't want to put too much time into the cooking this morning, because sometimes that cuts into my workouts, so I can eat things like cereal or even get away with like boiling eggs and then just eating those. I'm trying to rock about 100 milligrams of caffeine this morning. I don't know. I did not sleep well last night, and I've got sore shoulders, especially on the right side, which is crazy because I almost never have sore right side. But I'm pretty sure this is just from sleeping maybe at a weird angle, because I had no issues yesterday. And I didn't do that much yesterday to where I should be injured. But today I want to try these exercises that are lifting. Some lifting exercises, or some strength exercises to help with kicks. So I found some of those, and then I want to lift these weights. I want to be weightlifting a little bit with that Momo Muscle program. I don't know. I think my sleep wasn't going that good. I tried last night to just not. I took something, but I didn't take what I usually take. And the reason, I didn't take it early anyways. I was like, let me see if I'll just fall asleep, because I didn't have a very strenuous day. The night before, I didn't really sleep fully enough, so I started kind of, lights out were like probably 9:30 p.m. I started trying to go to bed around 10:30. I was kind of watching stuff on YouTube, like boring stuff, but I was listening to a Darknet Diaries episode. I kind of dozed during it and then woke up again, and it was like 12:30. And then the house was there was still somebody up, like folding things and watching TV, and did not care what time it was, but I didn't really. I did kind of hear them wrestling in the kitchen a little bit, and I think maybe that kind of woke me a little, but it's not like they were really I would say they were being loud if my door was open and I was over there, but the way my room is kind of arranged, when I have my heater on, I can't really hear the TV that they were listening to. Like, it was fine, but it's just, you could kind of tell there was somebody up. So that was a little bit hard for me, honestly. Like, I think that did affect me. I'm trying to drink the C4 while I'm talking, but I think that did affect me. And then, I had to go turn off one of the lights in the living room. So I went to the bathroom too, because I might have needed to get up for the bathroom, but I was up. That was like 12:30, so I was dozing before 12:30 a little bit, but then I probably around 11:30 to 12:30, and then I woke up around 12:30, and then around 1 I was like, I am still up. So around 1 was when I took something for sleep, and then it started to help probably within, like, I guess, like 10-15 minutes, and I put on some like boring stuff, some like ASMR, and was kind of just like starting to relax more by then. So I don't think I went to sleep till like 1, I'm gonna guess 1:30, 1:45 or so. And then I did wake up again a little bit early once, because I had, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to leave my window quite a bit open, like about 6 inches open, and it was freezing. And so I woke up and it was really cold. And so I turned on my heater and shut the window, and I was like pretty cold for a while trying to go back to bed. So when I actually got up, it was like 7:20 something, and I was like, well, it's almost 7:30, and then I started recording here at 7:45. I had to get up and go get my clothes out of the dryer, and so I guess none of us closed the garage door, so it's freezing in there. So I don't really know if I really want to work out in there this morning, because it's very cold, and my room's still not even like that warm, so I'm probably just gonna do the lifting and stuff. But yesterday, after sitting and studying from like about 9, I think it was 9:11 a.m. to 2:32 p.m. with a little break to get up and grab something for my lunch in the kitchen and to heat it up and stuff, I came and ate it back at my desk while I was studying. So I had a long day working on stuff, and then a creative evening posting a video about me doing a lab. But that process started from about 6:30 p.m. I think just before 9 p.m. I was done, counting like all the time it took to edit and upload and then post to YouTube and my LinkedIn and my website and X, and I don't think I posted it anywhere. Oh yeah, the blog on Blogger. So I was posting over on Game and Compute, and yeah, the video's like just under 60 minutes. So it took a while for everything to be loading. But yeah, my back was kind of giving me a little trouble, but I honestly don't think I took a lot of standing up 15-minute breaks. Ordinarily, if I was at my desk with this class from about 9 to 2:30, 2:30 is usually about where we have our last break before the 4 p.m. mark. So I would have already had, well, because we start at 8 actually, so I would have at least had maybe like a 15-minute break by like 11 something, and I probably would have had like an hour lunch not sitting at my desk. I'm not used to sitting at my desk that long. I took small breaks because these labs were very lengthy, and one of them, maybe two of them, but one of them I had to redo because I ran out of time after like an hour and like the extra 15 minutes they give you. So yeah, that sucked. But I decided to make a video out of it because I was like, goodness, might as well get some footage out of the fact that I'm working on this for so long. So it was worth it, but I was trying to be done before noon, and I was not done before noon. I was still going at like 2:30 p.m., and one of them I didn't even fully finish because it's either a glitch in the lab or I'm missing something, but it's due tonight at midnight. So during class for that lab, I'm going to ask about it because it's a timed one, so I can't really open it. But it's one from the beginning that kind of shows you how to use the virtual machine. But the simulation for the simulated virtual machine it has a broken link because there's a part where you're supposed to download a file from the fake company's website on like Firefox or some random thing. So, I want to take advantage of doing a little more lifting this morning, though, just because, I definitely need some extra strength with some of this capoeira stuff. I went last night through the capoeira videos on Howcast, and I wrote down all of the different kinds of moves, or the names of the moves in Portuguese, and so I'm kind of gonna try to learn them kind of in that order. And so, as far as that goes, what I'm kind of practicing is, I have it written down now, because I was saying before, I don't even know what these things are called. So there's what I already have practiced was the Ginga and the Esquiva. I am not good at doing the owl. And then there's all these other things. So there's when you're going from the Ginga is more introductory, so is the Esquiva. Then I'll just go through the list of the other stuff. I don't even know how to pronounce these. I haven't heard them all pronounced. Should I even try? Goodness. Meia Lua de Frente. Coco. It looks like Rinha, but I'm pretty sure they might pronounce it Gina or something. Gina. Queixada. I've heard that one pronounced. I was trying that at one point. Balanca. I don't know how to pronounce some of the letters in this language. Negativa, Roll, Armada, Bancao, Martello, Macaco, Au, Raba de Araya. Here's this one again. Oh, this is another one. Meia Lua de Compasso, S. Dobrado, Ponteira, Chapéu de Coaro. I don't know if I wrote an A or a U. Coaro or Couro. Vingativa, Queda de Jean. I know that one because I've heard it, even though it's spelled R-I-N at the end. Gancho and Pisao. So that, I'm not doing all of those, obviously. That's pretty much all the way to the advanced ones where you're like flipping all over the place. But at least I have some names down now. And then as far as Shotokan, I am trying to kind of get faster, better, more precise with all of the katas so far. The 3 Taikoku Shodan, Heian Shodan, Heian Nidan. I think I've got Heian Nidan down enough that I'm like going through the motions. I'm kind of better at it. I'm not so sure about some of the angles because I don't always have the space to practice the precision of those like angles with some of the turns and things. Those angles are kind of weird to me, so I might be off with the angles, I'm pretty sure. As far as Heian Sandan, I'm barely working on that one still. And then the yellow to green belt study basic forms. I'm still kind of working on the combos. So there's the Ageuke, Gakuzuki, Gedanbarai. I've kind of got that one down. The Sotouke and Piuchi, I've got that one down. Shutouke, Nukite Uchi, I've got that one down. The Maya Rengeti, that one is kind of hit or miss. I don't always have the balance with those double kicks. crossing block that I'm still working on. There's a couple other combos. Actually, I think the Sotouge and Piuchi, that's the one that's harder for me for some reason. If that's the one that's like the outward block and that kind of, yeah, elbow strike. I don't know why, that one I have a little trouble with. But yeah, well, I don't want to spend all morning stretching. Kind of on a time crunch. And I just heard somebody else get up, so I'm gonna run through some of this stuff. It's 8 o'clock.